everyone, so today's video is going to be a special video for Valentine's Day. Now I know that today's outfit is a bit simple, but I really didn't want to film today and I didn't want to pick an outfit, and yeah, this is the outfit that I went with. It's just like a sweater and a headband, but I hope you guys still appreciate that I did manage to film this video. I guess I'm just starting it now obviously, but yeah, I'm very anxious today, and hopefully you can't really hear it in my voice because I can. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best to film this video anyway. So yeah, let's just get into the topic of this video, which is my favorite romance books and mangas. Now, I'm someone who doesn't really read a lot of romance-centered books or mangas. So this video was actually very difficult to prepare for because I couldn't find any books, but I did manage to find a couple books and mangas that center romance that I did enjoy. So yeah, let's just get into me talking about the books so that I can finish this video as quickly as possible, because again, my anxiety is really bad today for some reason. So yeah. So the first book is a very obvious book to put on this list, so I am gonna say it first, and that is Heartstopper. I don't think I need to explain why this is a good romance book to read. It's very popular for a reason, and it even has a Netflix show. So yeah, the romance in this is very good. It's very wholesome, and yeah, I really enjoy it. I'm not going to talk about this much longer because I feel like everyone knows this. So yeah, let's just move on to the next one. So the next book is Finding Gene Kelly. Now, I don't actually own a physical copy of this, but I wish I did. I read it as a Nick Kelly arc, and I really enjoyed it. I especially enjoy, again, obviously the romance, because that's the topic of this video. This book is one of the few books I have read that feature a disabled main character, and the disabled main character also being the character that the romance is centered around, which doesn't really happen a lot, or if it does happen, I haven't read a lot of the books. But yeah, obviously as a disabled person myself and a chronically ill person myself, I really enjoyed that because I feel like it gives people like me hope that there are good people out there who would take care of their partner if they're disabled or chronically ill, which there are sadly enough a lot of stories out there of people just abandoning their partners when they become disabled or chronically ill. So yeah, because of books like this, it does give me hope that some people would not leave. And yeah, I really enjoyed this book. It's really good. I really like the romance. The cover's really cute. And yeah, again, I wish I owned this book physically, but I don't. So yeah, I highly recommend it as a romance book with disability representation. So yeah. Then next we have a manga, or technically a TV show, because I do actually like the show more than the manga. But what I'm talking about is Cherry Magic. Now, like I already said, I do actually like the TV show more than the manga, but yeah, I'm gonna mention the manga because obviously I'm talking about books and manga and not TV shows. But yeah, I would highly recommend this as a cute manga and TV show about romance between adults, because I feel like a lot of mangas center romances between younger people, in their 20s or in their 10s, even teenagers. But this actually features adults, they're both in their 30s. And yeah, I actually enjoy that a lot. I like seeing older people in relationships. Not that 30-year-old people are old people, but I'm talking in comparison to teenagers falling in love for the first time. I like seeing older people than that falling in love for the first time, because I feel like it can also be so wholesome. And yeah, I really enjoy this. Again, I would recommend the TV show as well if that's more your thing. If you don't really like reading manga, I would highly recommend the TV show. It's very good, it's very cute, and yeah, I would just recommend it. Then next, if we're talking about Cherry Magic, I obviously have to mention My Love Mix-Up, or Kita Hatsukoi. This also has a TV show that I actually like more than the manga once again, but it does get compared to Cherry Magic a lot because it feels like these characters are the high school versions of the characters in Cherry Magic, and I do agree with that. They kind of are similar in a way, but both of these are very cute. Both Cherry Magic and My Love Mix-Up are very cute, the manga as well as the TV show. So again, I would recommend it. this does not feature like adults falling in love, like I already said. These are teenagers in high school. So yeah, if you like that kind of stuff more, I would recommend this one. It's very cute, it's very funny as well. Cherry Magic is very cute and funny as well, but I feel like Kita Hatsukoi is just a bit more funny. And yeah, if you like funny TV shows or funny mangas, I would recommend this one. So yeah. Then next we have a webtoon, and that is Muted. Now this is the story all about like two people who fall in love, and one of them has selective mutism, just like me. And yeah, it's all about like learning to understand each other, and yeah, it's very cute, it's very wholesome, and it's quite short as well, so it is quite a fast read. It is a webtoon, so you have to like read it on specific websites. But yeah, I would highly recommend it as like a very easy to read like love story with like disability representation and mental illness representation. So yeah. Then next we have One Last Stop. Now I've mentioned this a couple times already on my channel, and every single time that I've mentioned this book, I've talked about how much I love the romance between the two main characters. I don't really say that a lot about books, but yeah, I really love the romance between the two of them. I think they have a really great dynamic, and yeah, it's a really good like book with sapphic representation. And yeah, I highly recommend this book as like a romance book where like the romance is not necessarily the full center of the story. It kind of is, but it also kind of isn't. So I think that's also the reason why I enjoyed this book so much, because the romance wasn't like the full center of the book. Because usually if that happens with a book, I don't enjoy it as much. So yeah, I would highly recommend this. If it seems like an interesting story to you, you could read like a synopsis somewhere on the internet, because I'm not gonna give it to you, because I'm really anxious today and I just want to finish filming. So yeah, I would highly recommend this as like a sapphic love story, because again, the romance between the two of them is very good. So yeah, would highly recommend it. Then lastly, we have another book with disability representation, and that is Get a Life, Chloe Brown. Now, it seems like I really like romance books when they have disability representation. I'm not going to read too much into that, but yeah, this is another book with, like I already said, disability representation and the romance centering around the person with a disability. So yeah, it has, again, that like idea of like your partner not leaving you when you become disabled kind of thing, even though the main character is already chronically ill before they meet. But it still kind of has that like idea, because I don't know why, but yeah, I can't really think straight anymore right now because I'm in so much pain and I feel bad and my anxiety is really high. So yeah, I really enjoyed this book. It's a romance book with disability representation. Would highly recommend it. Their relationship is really cute. I wish I could have a relationship like that. Let's move on. So that was already the last book or manga on this list. Like I already said, I'm not really someone who reads a lot of like romance-centered books, so I couldn't really find a lot of books that I genuinely like enjoyed a lot. Like, I don't think any of these books are 5 stars, so yeah, that just tells you like how little of them I read usually. So yeah, this video was kind of difficult to prepare for and very difficult to film for some reason. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take like a little bit of a break from filming for a while. I don't know for how long, and I don't know if I'm still gonna upload videos. I am gonna upload this one just because I filmed it, obviously, and I am gonna upload it this week as I film this. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna film anytime soon just because of how awful I feel while filming for some reason recently. So yeah, I hope you guys don't mind that too much. I know that there's not really like a lot of you, like my subscribers that is. I know that there's not like a lot of you, but I do still want to like create content for you guys, and also for me, because it's a way of like talking to people, because I don't really talk to anyone else. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna like force myself to continue filming when I don't want to, or if I'm just gonna take a break and then come back and see if I can do it. But I hope that I can come back to filming and feel kind of okay while filming. Like, I've never felt like 100% okay while filming, but I feel like recently it's gotten like a lot worse than it usually is, and I hope that like a little bit of a break fixes that. because if it doesn't, like, I really don't want to like abandon this channel, because again, it's the only like social interaction that I get really. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but I guess I'll try to figure it out this week. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video anyway, despite how like chaotic it kind of was. Put your favorite romance books down below, because as you can tell, I don't really read many. So if you have any that you really enjoyed, I would like to read them. So yeah, put them down below. Thank you for watching and like sticking with me throughout this video and how weird I was probably acting. And yeah, bye.